know that girl. I always say, yeah. Hey, welcome to another episode of Continuous Miracle Radio right here on WGLM 106.3 on this wonderful Sunday morning. Got a little weather out there this morning, looking pretty good.
It is. Sun's shining. I was chilled on the way in, but the sun's shining and we're going to be okay.
You got a chance.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, we all got a chance today. We've got a couple of guests on the show with us today, along with co-host Mike and Dangerous Darren on the dials. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And thank you for your service once again on a Sunday morning. Really appreciate it.
I want to let everybody know real quick that we are live on Continuous Miracle Radio on Facebook.
Ooh. Yeah, it fixed itself. It's a
Yes.
miracle.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
We're up live on Facebook if you want to take a look at kind of see what we do here in the studio. Feel free. Continuous Miracle Radio in your toolbar, and Dangerous Darren tells me it'll pop right up for you.
Yep.
Technology today, huh?
You betcha.
A little beyond old Mike over there.
Well, I was even thinking about bringing a phone in the studio today. That's how far along I've come.
That crank one?
Yes, sir. Back they got this portable thing that's plugged in the other room I thought about bringing in.
Yeah,
In case folks want to call us.
You got to keep them plugged in every now and again.
Well, it's still there.
All right, good, good. We don't need you fiddling around on the phone while we're trying to do a radio show anyway.
Yeah. Well, we normally have it here in case folks want to call in.
That's true. We do have a number to call if you'd like to. It's 616-754-1063. Feel free to call in as we're having a conversation with LaRae and Amy, who are in here with us this morning. And they're here to share a little bit about some of the things that they've got, have done. A mud bog, I understand, or come to understand, and a benefit ride, a sober benefit ride, next Saturday?
Yep.
Next
The 8th.
Saturday, on the 8th, yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about that and how that came about here in our community and what they're trying to do to make things a little bit better as a result of a tragedy. So, Mike, how was your week out there? You all right?
I'm okay enough. It was a regular, usual week. I baked a couple cakes and I chaired a couple meetings.
So successful.
Yes, sir. I'm winning. I stayed sober, too.
The whole time?
The whole thing.
It's a miracle.
It is.
Thank you, sir, for your example. I'm taking notes for, like, when I get to be like...
And the cakes were that I was some useful purpose.
You're feeding people. There's
There you
nothing
go.
wrong with that.
It all got eaten up.
That's a win.
And a blueberry crisp. So.
This guy is an overachiever. comes at baking. He tells me everybody can do something, and he's found his niche.
That's it. Someday it's going to be big, like I'm going to be able to brush my own teeth and wash my face and comb my hair on my own.
And show up and be on Facebook.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, there's hopes and dreams over here,
There
folks.
is. You're living them.
Yeah.
So, LaRae, how have you been? I know you were on broadcast a couple weeks back after a tragedy, and we're putting some things together for the family members who are going through a very difficult period of time right now. Anybody who's lost a loved one tragically can understand that. Even if you haven't lost a loved one, I'm sure you can understand that it's a very difficult time for the family.
So we've been pretty busy collecting donations and organizing this ride and keeping everything on track. So it's a success. The ride has pretty much been put together because when Mark and Latrice passed, there were two 17-year-old young parents. They left behind a 5-month-old little boy named Jaden. So I decided to I went to my girls and I'm like, let's do something for this little boy. So what we're doing with this benefit ride, we are, any money that's raised during the ride is going to go into a trust fund for Jaden for his future, so he has something to kind of look forward to.
Well, thank you for putting this together, and thank you for your service to the community and suffering families. And I noticed you girls are wearing your colors today.
Yep.
So we're the Street Angels.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Street Angels is a all women's RC riding club. They originated from Canada. About 5 months ago, I brought it over to the U.S. and made it international. They've got a lot of great core values. One of the things with us is we promote sober riding. Like, there's no alcohol while we're on bikes and while we're wearing our colors and stuff.
Well, thank you for that, because as we know, it's a contributing factor to a lot of tragedy, not just here, but nationally, worldwide. You know, drinking and driving don't mix. They've been telling us that for a while, right?
Yes, sir. But it wasn't so important back in the 1800s when it was just horse and buggies, but
Right.
with cars, it's a big difference.
Yes. Did you ever get removed from a horse?
I got on from a horse before, but not like what you're thinking.
No,
They throw
no,
people, and I was thrown.
Oh, okay. Well, you've done about everything else. So it didn't surprise me. So you girls are out. You got a sober riding club, right?
Yes.
And what's that look like? I mean, I know what this event is, but when you go out for your rides.
We just ride and, we'll plan a route and just go, and we'll hit family restaurants and stuff like that, and just enjoy the day.
Enjoy the day, one another's company.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. You bring Amy along?
Yep, I bring Amy along when she's not working.
I work a lot.
You work?
Yeah.
A lot?
A lot. We will, however, stop at bars because they do have good bar food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And when we do go to bars, we do drink sodas and waters and iced tea. Oh, God, iced tea is good.
Iced tea with lemon.
Iced tea is good.
Sweetened or non-sweetened?
For me, it's non-sweetened.
Me too. I'm with you.
Sound like you're from Michigan.
But but when we're out and we stop at a bar and I get iced tea, I always ask for lemon because the road is dusty and I eat the lemon separately.
So I'm not the only person that does that either.
No.
God,
You're not alone.
I'm not.
No.
I found her.
So if we are at a local pub or a local bar, we're there mainly to eat the food, or we might meet up with some friends that are there or whatever, but we're not consuming.
No, and thank you.
So I did want to point that out. So if you do happen to see us there, we're not consuming. We are still sober as we're there.
Living life, enjoying one another, enjoying the bikes.
Yeah.
Girls rode the bikes in this morning. A couple of pretty nice bikes.
Thank you.
They weren't treks, they were bikes.
Yeah.
Real bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you must
But it's
know-
all right to bring a trike on this ride that you're putting
Yeah.
together,
Yes.
though, right?
Yes.
Or a
Yes.
vehicle. A vehicle.
Definitely vehicles.
Anything you got 4 wheels or 2 or 3 for Mike, and come on out and you can join this sober ride that's going to benefit Jaden,
Yes.
the 5-month-old son who was left behind in this tragic accident that happened up here in our neck of the woods, a little bit north of us, and these girls stepped forward and they're trying to make some good of that terrible situation.
But we're kind of, besides that, we're rather interested in what sober ladies do with themselves. So they like to ride.
We like to ride. I run my own cleaning business, so that keeps me busy, and I also help take care of my grandkids. So
That's busy business.
yes, busy.
Home cleaning, or what type of cleaning do you do?
Industrial and home cleaning and
Okay. And Amy was telling me she's still gainfully employed doing something. She works a lot.
I work at Ventro
Okay.
in Ionia, and what spare time I have is I ride and I do quilting and try to be creative.
You don't have that quilter look about you. I'm
I
just
know.
saying from where
You
I sit.
haven't seen the upstairs 16 by 16 bedroom that has about.
Oh,
30
I'm not
tents in
doubting it. I said you just don't have the look.
well, it's
I've seen some quilters in my day.
one of the things that I'd asked her to do if she could put a quilt together to give to Jaden too.
Oh, nice. You're gonna be able to.
It's done.
Oh, I should have known. I forget I'm sitting next to a doer, not a talker.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
It's already done.
How long does it take you to do an average quilt?
Depending on the size. 1 year, one of our ladies, Sky, and myself, we challenged ourselves. We did 7 quilts, or was that 9 quilts? Between Thanksgiving and December 22nd, we did like 7 quilts.
Mm-hmm.
Did you save any time in there for Ventra?
I was working 60 hours a week. Sky was at that time living with me, and she's disabled. And when I wasn't home working on them, she was actively working on them when her disabilities wasn't affecting her. I shopped for all the materials, and we cut them all up. We figured out how we wanted them laid out, and I've got 2 sewing machines. I own 2 sewing machines. At that time, my daughter Samantha was living at home, which gave me a 3rd sewing machine.
I feel like a slacker. I've only got 2 at home.
Well, I bought.
She's just making it obvious to you.
I bought one that was from like the early 60s, and it was on a table, and it was an old one. And then I own one that does embroidery as well. So I was teaching myself how to embroider. So I just wanted to learn. So I've been tinkering with that because I can also do some embroidery.
A doer and an achiever.
So
Busy girl.
she was going through, and we ended up putting out all those quilts for my grandkids at the time. One of them was a queen size. No, 2 were full size. I think 3 or 4 of them were twin size, and one was an infant, or not quite an infant, but
Yeah.
toddler size.
I had no idea I was going to talk to such a accomplished quilter this morning.
Me
And
either. I'm more surprised than you.
Yeah. And it's fascinating that you do those things.
It is, and it points up, too, that
We can do anything we want when we're sober.
do as you damn well please, sir.
That was in a reading this morning, folks.
But
Yeah. Try and do the right thing, though.
Oh, that part too.
it takes time. It takes a lot of organization and putting a lot of things that maybe I wanted to do something else to the back burner, or a lot of lack of sleep.
That one.
Yeah.
Well, so we got the quilting queen.
No,
How about we go
there's
to a
a lot
mud
of
bog?
mistakes in those quilts.
You get good and dirty,
Yeah.
go to a mud bog.
Yeah, tell me a little about that mud bog that was put on.
We did
here.
not put the mud bog on. There
No,
was
I
a
understand
different-
that, but you got the information on it, right?
I seen the post that was posted on Facebook about it, and then Jennifer had made sure I knew about it. So I don't know how it went. I haven't had any feedback on it, and I try not to disturb the family and push for
Well, of course.
information.
Right.
So
Well,
there's a lot.
I think it's wonderful that we have so many great people in this community that are stepping forward and trying to put on benefits too, right? Yours and theirs. Or well, yeah. So combined, the young fella's going to have at least a little something put away to get him going in life a little later on as a result of tragically losing his mother and father. So I want to thank everybody who was involved in that. Familiar with the Mudbog folks, but a big thank you from Continuous Miracle Radio for stepping up and helping out in that manner. And it says a lot about our community as a whole. It's a good place to be, a good place to live.
Speaking of our
Good
community
people,
as a
good
whole,
people.
you mentioned multiple things to raise money and taking donations. Is there some kind of a umbrella number that people could call for that? Hey, folks, I'm warning you about a phone number.
Oh, hold on. You're supposed to tell them go ahead and get a pen and a piece of paper.
Did you hear what Scott said?
I'm trying to get Mike get a handle on this.
Do you think they've had time to get a pen and a paper now?
I can see him scrambling from here.
I love the way your eyes work.
But yeah, if you got a number, well, we can announce it later too. But go ahead.
So if you'd like to donate, you can reach out to me. My phone number is 616-375-4020, and any donations are appreciated. Auction items, anything.
So you're putting the auction together too, and that is taking place after the ride.
At the end of the ride, yep.
Where's the end of the ride?
At Rough Roads MC in Lakeview.
Where is that located? Do we have an address for that?
We will have one real quick, it looks like, boss.
Well, I'm just curious because I'm not familiar with it. So.
Well, I'm not either.
Yeah.
I knew some boys from over by Six Lakes that were in a club by that name up in that neck of the woods.
Some of the auction items that we've, some of the people who's donated to us so far has been Oasis Hot Tubs in Grand Rapids.
Okay. Thank you.
Greenville Cinemas have donated.
Thank you, Greenville
Parts
Cinema.
Plus out of Carson City has donated.
Nice.
Hilltop Sports has donated. M57 Surplus has donated.
Big B and Belding.
Big B and Belding.
Sounds like a lot of folks are stepping up.
A lot of small businesses in Sheridan have donated. But like Bush's Hardware.
We appreciate all these folks within our community. We'll come back here.
And then
after
we've had
these.
individuals who've donated like jellies and jams and homemade pickles. One person donated diamond paintings where they've completed the diamond paintings but did not put them into frames.
Okay. We'll come back after these brief messages, and we'll continue our conversation with LaRae and Amy about the upcoming benefit ride for young Jaden. Correct?
Correct.
And that'll be on August 8th. We'll talk a little bit more about that after these brief messages from our sponsors. Thank you so much for listening to us here this morning on Continuous Miracle Radio, WGLM 106.3.
You probably spawned an interest. We're going to have to get some other quilters.
Yep.
Must be you're pleased with your work.
Scott here, back with you on Continuous Miracle Radio. Thank you again so much for listening this morning on WGLM 106.3. And if you're just catching up with us, we've got LaRae and Amy in from
Street Angels.
Street Angels. I know. I look again. I said, okay. Street Angels Bike Club, Gals Bike Club. Excuse me.
Sober.
Sober Gals Bike Club. Thank
There
you,
you
Mike.
go. International.
We're putting together this benefit for young Jaden, whose mom and dad were tragically killed here a couple of weeks back now, and they're doing some wonderful things and getting a lot of support from the local community. And I want to thank everyone in this community for stepping forward and helping this young man who's gonna have a little something put away for when he comes of age, and maybe give him a little different shot at life, you know. something we may never see or know about, but the fact of the matter is we're doing what we can right here, right now. And that's part of a continuous miracle that goes on in this community and many communities around us and throughout the country, actually. And it often goes on unspoken. A lot of people don't talk about it. They just go out and do it. Those are the doers in our community, and they're special people. And I commend them highly. And all the businesses that are stepping forward and want to be a part of this as well. It kind of goes into our trying to do good and be good theme. So we thank you all so much for that. So before I went to break, LaRae was enlightening me about an address, the MC.
Yeah, Rough Roads MC in Lakeview.
Rough Roads MC in Lakeview, 7257
Cutler Road.
Cutler Road.
I am impressed.
As well you should be, sir.
I got a question about that auction thing. Do people have to go on the ride to come and get in on the auction?
No, they do not. They can show up at the end of the ride, which I believe I got estimated to be back to Rough Roads by 5:30.
Bring your money, folks. That's the part I'm supposed to say, right? Bring your money, folks. Well,
You're on time today, man. It's like you're amazing, Mike.
I've surprised myself today.
Miracle Mike over there in the corner. So you were telling me a little bit about some of the goods that were going to be at the auction.
Yeah.
Okay. You left off with jams, jellies, etc.
Oh no, she left off with Bush's Hardware. If I remember the place I used to go to when I lived over to Sheridan.
Are they giving away a hot tub? Or
No, a hot tub place is
not giving it away. Sorry, Mike.
There you go. I'd be in on that.
I knew you would.
There is a hot tub package
A package. Okay.
that is up for auction
Okay.
from Oasis Hot Tubs in Grand Rapids.
Nice. Thank you, Oasis. Stepping up. And then what do you think, LaRae? We're going to kick this thing off. We're leaving from MC or
We are
returning
leaving
to
from
Rusty Nail, maybe?
Rusty Nail in Carson City at 11 a.m. Registration will start at 9:30 a.m. We're going to run a poker hand throughout the ride, and we're going to do 50-50 raffles at each stop as well.
So what's a poker hand look like on a bike ride?
So it's kind of like your typical poker hand. You have little paper cards that you keep track of what cards you draw at each stop, and whoever has the best hand at the end wins.
So if you go on the whole ride, you get to stop at enough places to get a 5-card hand or something like that?
Yeah, 5-card hand.
Here I am drawn to an inside straight and not making it again.
Come up short.
I know that much. It didn't work for Mike so hot.
So when you're out, these stops, now you mentioned 5 or 6 stops, so
5 stops.
whereabouts are you guys getting along to on this ride?
So after we leave Rusty Nail, we're going to Marview Lanes and Vesterberg, and then we'll shoot back down and go to the Horse's Mouth in Belding, and then go up to Linkston Bar in Linkston, and then from there we will shoot up to Rough Roads at the end of the ride. The nice thing about the Linkston Bar is which biker does not like ice cream? There's an ice cream shop right next to the Linkston Bars.
And they make some great ice cream. Their lemon custard that they make is top shelf.
Mike's an ice cream connoisseur, so when he speaks, people listen. At least when he's talking about ice cream.
Something I know about.
Something he knows about.
Praying for good weather.
Yes.
I can do that part. I think I already have. I thought about that a moment ago. My weather forecast says it is supposed to be dry next Saturday.
So a good day for a ride.
That's what I thought.
And I will still hold this ride rain or shine as long as it's not like whipping tornado type weather.
It's going off. So how many, I know you've been gathering some participants, so what are you looking at numbers wise for?
Like as far as the street angels or complete riders so far on the ride.
Complete riders.
I've made an event page out there, and there's like 58 potential, and I think 30 that are for sure going. But I've had several people reach out that, I don't know if they just don't do Facebook or haven't come across it. There's other communities like our community that will be there, so,
In support.
yeah.
So, nice. And this, again, I want to reiterate, this is available to anybody. You can drive a vehicle, pickup truck, whatever it is you have that you manage to get yourself around in on a daily basis.
It's legal to drive.
Oh, Mike, thank you.
We encourage all that kind of stuff, don't we, LaRae?
We try to, yes.
You are on top of it, sir, today. I don't.
Yeah, I haven't had
I
it.
know Arabica coffee you're drinking. Anyway.
I should dip into that
Yeah,
coffee,
you
yes, sir.
should. But so anybody can participate. You don't have to be a street angel,
No.
No.
and you just want to be someone within the community who wants to support the family and, of course, a young man, Jaden, or a young child, and be a part of something that's good. It's bringing some good out of a tragic situation, which is what we strive for. Some days are better than others, aren't they, Mike?
Yes, they are. Today I'm on top of some of it.
You are. You're not treading water today, so you're backstroking.
Wait till I show you the forward crawl. All that stuff. Breaststroke. You didn't think I could swim, did you? Let alone know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You thought all I was doing was drowning over here. No. Not
Flailing.
flail, okay.
So that's awesome turnout then, isn't it? And like I said, anybody wants to participate. What is the page that that they can go to and get signed up?
There's not any official page, but it's just been shared throughout, like Greenville Communities Uncensored. I've shared the right page to that, but it's, let me see.
We usually have Daryl on the Google machine, but we got...
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking it's important. Well, to me, I guess it would be if you want to get signed up for this, we want to have access to that page so they can get in touch with you and get yourself lined out and go for a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe buy a hot tub.
There you go.
That'd be a full day for you, Mike.
It would be.
So on the top of the thing I've got, if you go under events and look up events, it'll be writing for Jaden in memory of Mark and Latrice. If you do a
Riding for
search on
Jaden in
Facebook.
memory of Mike and Latrice, and that
Yeah.
can be found on Facebook.
Mark
Mark.
and Latrice.
Oh, pardon me. I said Mike.
You thought I was still riding, didn't you? Nope.
Mark and Latrice,
Yeah.
in memory of Mark and Latrice. So if you can go there, you can see the page. I believe there's contact information on that.
Yep, there's contact information on there.
Get yourself signed up, come on out, and be a part of something good.
If I don't sign up, I can still come out, couldn't I? And sign up there. Registration at 9:30, you said?
9:30 to 11, yep.
And even if I signed up on Facebook, I'd still have to register there for the ride, wouldn't I?
Correct.
Okay. See, I'm paying attention.
You are.
He's not used to it, but
No,
I did.
I'm not.
Yeah, but we've got riders coming all over from central Michigan to join it and support it, so.
Well, thank you to you girls for putting this thing together in short order.
Trying to advertise it as much as we can.
Yeah.
I think all of our ladies have been putting it on their Facebook and trying to get it out there.
Sharing it on whatever community pages we can.
Yeah, I wonder, can we, I'll ask Darren, can we get that posted on the GLM website?
Yeah, I'd have to talk to the webmaster. I think Chad's taking care of the web for us.
All right. I was just curious.
Yeah, we also need to get it up on our Continuous Miracle
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's going to happen.
We'll put it out there as much as we can too, because we like try and promote the good stuff that's going on, especially when it's been triggered by tragedy. Mike, I know you're curious. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't curious. I was just thinking about the tragedy. I wasn't curious. What I know is this couple was waiting to make a turn and they were rear-ended
Yes.
and by somebody that was apparently drunk, and that moved them into the other oncoming lane,
Yes.
and they got hit by two vehicles.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And what a tragedy.
Yeah, and
And since we're part of the
Fortunately,
recovery community, what we wanted to let folks know is what do we as recovered individuals do or could we do about such a thing? There's not much we can do about what happened in the past, but what can we do going forward?
We can promote, give guidance on how people can make changes in their own lives. You know, if you're out drinking, make sure you call somebody to come with you or stay parked. Everybody has cell phones nowadays. It's
Even
not
me.
hard. Yeah, it's not hard to reach out to ask. You know, somebody will always make sure you're safe.
yeah, we have Ubers now, and we have ride shares. I mean, there's really no reasonable excuse to drive while intoxicated any longer. And it's not like we're becoming less educated. We've become saturated in education about the dangers of drinking and driving and the incidents that can come about from that type of behavior. And that's what we're trying to, well, I wouldn't say nip it in the bud, but because it's been a long progression of educating people and bringing up some self-awareness. And when people make mistakes, and just look at me, I'm a walking mistake most days.
You're like getting better.
Yeah, but I can do that sober too. Yeah, and then people, you know, it's about education, making sure that we're bringing people along. And if you are afflicted with an addiction of some sort, there's so much help within our local community here to overcome that. So these type of incidents become less often.
Yeah.
Would be the goal.
So what crossed my mind when you were talking, LaRae, was that there's probably more than just not drinking that you promote as safe riding, safe behavior sort of stuff. Do you do anything about encouraging or promoting, say, good equipment or a style of riding? What I see sometimes with a lot of people with them big wide pegs, they want to go side by side, but there ain't room for that. So the next thing you know, somebody's clipping somebody in the next lane.
You know, make sure your tires and all that are up to par when you're riding, especially when you're riding in a bigger ride, you know, like we're trying to put together
Sure,
here.
yeah.
We're going to try to do this kind of semi-staggered so people aren't side by side on the ride. We want to keep people close together, not gap it out so cars aren't trying to fit in and pass and create issues there. We've reached out when we get to the main busy intersections like at 46 and Crystal Road. We've reached out to the fire department. They're going to come block that road so we can just continue on.
Oh, nice.
God, beautiful.
When we go through Greenville here to head up to Langston, the police departments and stuff have offered to block like at 91 and 57, so we just continue to travel on through.
Oh, nice. Thank you to the local sheriff's departments or police departments. And
Yeah.
Mike, I'm astounded over here. To hear Mike talk about safety and vehicles in the same sentence is like I mean I'm left without words. Okay.
Okay.
Because
So-
I know the legend of
It all starts somewhere.
It did.
I've had a cycle endorsement for 40 plus years. Remember early on when you had to have one, I got a cycle endorsement because I rode. But I didn't ride real safely. I like to ride in the moonlight with no lights as fast as that baby would go. And I haven't been on a bike in like 35 years because of
Scared
such things.
yourself.
Yeah, so that's where it started. A little awareness, recognition. Maybe that's not the best. I never thought there was a tie-in with my drinking at the time. I just thought
Well, of course
I
not.
was a free spirit. But nope. And this was not the 1800s. This was the 1980s. Or, yeah, it's late 70s. There you go.
You got through it all.
But there's things that people don't realize is when you have a lot of people on motorcycles and we're in a large group,
Hmm.
9 times out of 10, those people are riding for a cause.
Yeah. No, I mean, I realize it, but
And
you're right. A lot of people
You
don't.
have the bikers will go through and block traffic, and we're trying to keep our bikes together so we don't get separated, so we can all arrive safely to a spot together as a unit, as a group.
Mhm.
We usually have cars that'll go through and follow us through sometimes, and sometimes there aren't. And then we also have people that'll get impatient and honk their horns. Sometimes we've had it where, or I've seen it where people have tried to go through and hit the bikers because they don't like the fact that bikers are blocking the traffic.
Oh,
And that can be very unsafe for us.
yeah.
But we're trying to just keep our bikes together for this cause.
For this good cause. Yeah, we don't need an incident along the way.
We just want to be safe out there. We want to keep us together.
And kudos again to the sheriff's department and local police departments for stopping that traffic and letting these folks get through with their procession and trying to do something good for not only the community but for young Jaden as well. So Darren's telling me we're going to take a little break here and hear from our sponsors. So come on back and join us for the last segment right after these brief messages. Thank you so much for listening to Continuous Miracle Radio, 106.3 WGLM.
Is there anything you'd like to touch upon if we haven't yet that you can think of?
Yep.
Do you have another hobby we need to talk about? I want to tell them about Render and Hell.
Well, no,
A lot of people don't know about that.
No, we're not going rendering on the Chandelier. We rendered in the parking lot.
Okay.
Thank you.
So maybe we could talk about the bond and the sober members.
I try not to push on the sober thing because,
Okay.
like, I'm trying to do something not everybody.
Scott back here with you on Continuous Miracle Radio, 106.3 WGLM. Big thank you to our sponsors, too, for being a part of our show. We thank you all so much for that. The Mac, the Medicine Shop, Randy's House, and Guided Night. So everybody climbing on board, trying to do good and be good. Get some good information out to our local community here. Ooh, that's what we do here, put the drink down. That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
So we're having a little talk in between the breaks here. And Mike, you had a little something there you were talking to LaRae about?
Well, we were talking a little. Well, she got a note from one of her friends while we were on break that said, talk about the bonding between members of the community. And that's. So, let's talk about that. How's that, LaRae?
So, like, with this ride, I have, like, we're an all-women's RC, the Street Angels are.
Right.
I reached out to Rough Roads. They're a man's club.
Mhm.
So, you know, that's two communities bonding together to make this happen. You know, it's good to see communities come together instead of, like, back in the older days where a lot of that didn't happen or it was frowned upon. It's nice to have a neutral ground.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of back then things were different. It's just,
You know,
that's the best way to put it.
yeah.
And
So, like,
not
on
right or
this-
wrong, just different.
Yeah.
And things have evolved a little bit.
So it's like on this ride, if you belong to a different MC or RC and want to do this ride, I'm just asking to keep it neutral, you know, show support to the family. You know, if there is differences out there, set it aside and make this a great day for the family.
Yeah, I agree. Just extend your hand, you know. That doesn't hurt much. I've seen Mike.
Try that.
Yeah, try it. Yeah.
Ooh, that feels funny.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt either, and then sometimes good things come of that. So, isn't that right, Amy?
Oh yeah.
So this is kind of what's going on in the community. Reaching out, putting a hand out, trying to be useful and helpful. Not just and it's not just when there's a tragedy involved in this situation, but we can do that every day if we so choose.
Back when I
shared
was
the flyer with Firemen's Club as well.
Firekeepers.
That is a club that a lot of the firemen have belonged to.
Oh, yeah, they got their own little
Yeah,
site.
they've got their own-
I know a
they've
few
got
of
their
those
own
fellas.
club.
Yep,
And
they eat good.
we went to, I was went to a benefit, or actually both of us did, the Missy Nuremberg benefit ride. And when we were there, I had flyers or I had my phone and I started sharing it with other club members from many different clubs. And I knew a few people, and I says, "Hey, have you heard about our ride coming up?" And, "Well, give me your number." And I'd share the ride. "Oh, hey, I know so and so." "Oh, yeah, hey, yeah, we'll be there." So I'd share the flyer that way.
Nice, and that it is. I mean, this isn't that big of an area. It's not a metropolitan area,
No.
and you'd be amazed how many people know one another in some fashion or another. Just go to the gas station. You know?
I mean, technically, this is a small community,
Yeah.
so you'd be surprised.
No,
that
realistically.
that's my cousin, or that's my brother, or that's my niece. So you never know really how people are interrelated and how close the community really is when you get down to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah. That's why when there's events and situations such as this, we can all kind of come together for at least for a brief period of time and set that stuff aside and do something that's going to benefit the family and the young child left behind through no fault of his own.
And a lot of the families that are going through like this tragic stuff, to them sometimes it's just people showing up to show them the physical, emotional support, like that's a lot of it too.
Yep, and sometimes you don't have to say a word, just be present, available, and maybe take some action, do a bike ride, and that says more than any words we could conjure up, especially Mike.
And
Yeah.
others that have the same thing that's happened to them.
Yeah, similar experience.
Because unfortunately, a lot of people have had drunk drivings happen to them,
Oh, yeah,
whether they perished in an accident or just got injured.
yeah. Yeah, it's been a prevalent problem for a long time, but I did see some reports put out where it's dramatically decreasing.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah, so that means the education and the information that it's putting out is striking a chord, and people are becoming more aware and less likely to maybe go out and cause an incident.
one of those for a guy like me was to actually know that there's a club of sober riders. I know that some of our AA meetings we have riders show up in the South Club, show up on a Tuesday once in a while. But I think they're just a collective ride. They don't have a club per se.
Independent writer.
Yeah, but a club that actually promotes sober riding. Well, part of the some people don't even know you can ride a motorcycle sober.
That's true.
Okay,
That's
that's
true.
true. I mean, that's who I grew
When
up
did they
with.
start doing that?
Yeah, there was a lot of bikes, a few hill climbs, and hardly any sobriety.
All right.
Yeah, 6 feet tall and bulletproof.
Yeah, and when I first got sober, I had to learn how to do things sober. So for a person that's a bike rider, and particularly a woman in this case, to know that there's a group, a club that they could associate with, join, and that promotes that sort of stuff. That's an eye opener.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't seen you on a motorcycle.
Oh, I'm a sight to behold. I enjoy riding a bike every now and again. I took one for a ride down South Haven here recently, and that was a good afternoon.
Was that an e-bike?
No, it was
Okay.
not.
I like
Wanted
your
to make
sense
sure-
of humor,
I
young
just wanted to
lady.
make sure.
He needs that sort of stuff.
It actually had those monkey bars. Yeah, it looked pretty good. There's pictures. Everybody can do something, you know.
I like that her first thought was e-bike. I really like that. I like
Those
that
things
girl.
are dangerous.
Well, you said South Haven, so I just had to ask.
Yeah, they're a hazard down there. Those things are everywhere.
I know they are.
We're ducking and dodging those things all day long down that way.
I saw somebody on one just the other day, and I had to do a double take. I'm like,
Yeah, they swarm down that lake shore. Down at least down the south end down there. Those folks come up from Chicago and just, get on those bikes and think they know what they're doing.
Well, they do. They just don't know what everybody else is following the rules of doing.
Oh, well.
I
These
had
things are
somebody
going to
look through
happen.
and asked me, and he says, "Oh, I ride bike." I says, "You do?" I says, "What do you have?" They says, "Oh, I have an e-bike." I'm like,
I got to see your
Oh.
endorsement. You should tell him.
You got a bike? Yeah, I got a Huffy. But no, we're out there trying. Well, we get to have a little fun once in a while. Don't
Once
we?
in a while.
Yeah, every once in a while we get to have fun because we're sober and we get to do some things sometimes. And yeah, that's all part of it. So with you girls doing this, so we're going 5-6 stops. We're going to meet what time at the Rusty Nail? Did you say?
Registration starts at 9:30 and the
9:30.
stands are up at 11.
Okay. Sounds kind of militant, doesn't it? Kick stands up.
Regimented.
It does. I'm familiar with it. And then we go for a ride. And we're gonna 5-6 stops.
"Please come with a full gas tank."
Don't be that guy or girl. Get lost.
That's good advice.
It is. See, I would have never thought of that. How about you?
I would have, but I could trust that you wouldn't have.
You can be sure. Oh, we need to get.
We've had some people go through and says, "Oh shoot, I forgot to top off."
Oh, there we go, being human again.
Exactly. Everybody's human.
Hmm. Oh, you're bumping into each other.
John Prine said some humans ain't human. So, or don't act that way.
Yeah.
There you go down the John Prine Trail on me.
I like that guy.
I know you do.
He's kind of thoughtful about a lot of things.
I can't believe you can get back that far, but okay.
They've had recorded music for quite some time.
I noticed.
Did I tell you I have a player piano? Oh, never mind.
It's probably not important.
No.
Well, I'm looking forward to you guys maybe come back on the show and give us a report, how things wound out that day. Maybe even Mike show up and take the old flivver,
Alert.
take the old flivver for a ride.
Yeah, there you go. Some people don't know what a flivver is, but I do.
You do because was your thing.
Oh.
He drove a flivver when at the Cyclops. Oh, we've gotten around.
I've earned my reputation.
You have earned it, sir. It was not given. Thank you for your examples.
I need to show you a picture of that sometime, Darren. The Cyclops I drove.
I think you should.
Okay.
She was a beaut.
I couldn't get the proper headlight, so I taped one to the hood for that other side.
Oh.
I
Yeah, you did
got
tell
him
me
some of
about
that
that.
200-mile-an-hour duct tape. He put
But-
it to good use.
He's hit a deer or two over time, and I'm the first guy he calls about putting that baby back together temporarily.
Bring your duct tape and those zip ties. We got a little work to do.
Yeah, there you go.
See, expertise is worth something, right?
It is. I'm telling you, I got it.
Value.
Practice makes. I shouldn't get so much practice.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I had this one vehicle. It was a Navigator, and in a 14-month period, I got 7 deer with it. And I
You
didn't
definitely
save a
live in Michigan.
backstrap.
Definitely live in Michigan.
Yep. That
Right.
was.
I could have brought you 3 more this morning. They ran right out in front of me.
I never waste a chance.
$3, all of them.
Speaking of running around in front of us, I want to remind folks I've been enlightened. This week is harvest season. We're going to start digging taters, I'm told. So all farm trucks are going to be out on the roads starting this week. So be a little careful, not, they're just trying out there, trying to feed us.
Mm-hmm.
And I've driven some of them farm trucks, and sometimes they can be a little unmanageable.
Yeah.
So give them a little room to work out there, because that's all they're trying
Next
to
thing
do.
you know, when they're out there, they're flushing the deer too.
Yeah, that kind of happens. They get out in the field kicking.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to see a lot of farm equipment, and this station promotes good farming,
Mm-hmm.
and we promote safety here on Continuous Miracle Radio. So please be aware of the farmers and them trying to get their crops in, because I don't know about y'all, but I like a good bag of Frito-Lays every now and again. How about you, Mark?
I love to eat.
Yeah. How about a potato?
A baked potato. Let me work with that. A redskin baked potato.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the farmers. You focus on Mike. You're good.
Now I'm learning.
It's been a process. Yeah, so I'm looking forward. Mike's gonna get. Sounds like Mike's gonna get out and try and join you girls next week.
That'd be wonderful.
So he gets to do stuff like that now and again.
You could always take a day off from work, scare
That's-
the bejesus out of them.
That's true.
I actually had a little bit of time off, so I'm okay.
Yeah, that would be good.
What's that?
If Sidecar decides to join us, we can always throw you in our sidecar.
Yeah, thanks. I'm getting volunteered for stuff. I'm usually the one volunteering Mike.
Voluntold.
Voluntold. Sidecar Scott.
There you go.
How you like me now?
Apparently they saw you on the e-bike and didn't trust you.
I thought that helmet would hide everything. Wrong again.
I get
Mike,
lucky once in a while.
You do. Thank you for that. Hey, I know we got a show next week. Well, who we got coming on?
Cara, she brings recovery to the jail in Nuevo, and she's works through an organization called Prison Ministries.
Oh.
So she'll be on next week.
Okay.
And you're doing a promo to tell us about that too.
You might. I'm glad. Thank you for the information. We can all do something. But her name's Cara.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. We'll look forward to having her on the air with us next Sunday from the Prison Ministries.
Yes, sir.
And she works in a couple of different county jails.
I know her to work in the Nuevo County Jail.
Okay.
That's where I crossed paths with her. She was running her cartload of books in. I know you.
Probably so. So yeah, we'll have her on with us next week, and that should be once again interesting, because I know she has some interesting interactions.
Yeah, those people feel forgotten.
Yeah, yeah. And God bless her for going in there and making sure they're not. So hey, we appreciate you being here on Continuous Miracle Radio with us here this morning, WGLM 106.3. Special thank you to all our sponsors, Randy's House, Guiding Light, the Mac, and the Medicine Shop, I'm being told. So come on back and join us again next Sunday at 11. We'll be here, and I'll bring Dangerous Darren along and make sure that we get this thing on the air for you folks. Thank you so much again for being part of this program right here on WGLM 106.3.
You nailed it, boss. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Oops.
Would you want to go
Right under your foot.
right under my
I
foot?
think we got all the pertinent information.